When you add all of this up together, it is the greatest political offense against the Union by a president of the United States in our history. Nothing comes close to it. A criminal offense. The attempt to overthrow the result of a presidential election through a political coup and the mobilization of an armed violent mob cannot really be compared to anything else a president has done. It makes the Watergate break-in look like the work of Cub Scouts. I just hope that we're telling everything we know in a competent and effective way to the American people, because, Madison said that in a democracy, the people have the right to the most awful truth, which is the truth about the nature of government and their rulers. And we need Americans to look very carefully at what happened.
Y'all still think this is an insurrection? This video is brought to you by blackforcesupplements.com, blackforcesupplements.com. Link is in the description section. We'll talk about that later. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment on this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been trying to hold off on making commentary on what's been going on with the new January 6 video being released by the Majority Leader, Michael Johnson. Let me just say this. Conservatives get weirded out on one side, and so does the left. Let's find ourselves right here in the middle of reasonableness. When you look at it, should some people go to prison for what they did on January 6th? Yes. If you were fighting police officers and forcing your way into the Capitol building, yes. If you're a person just wandering around with your cell phone out, you shouldn't go to jail. I mean, that's a trespassing. Insurrection is using force. I hate to say it, what Ashley Babbitt was doing, trying to climb over into a window somewhere to, like doing all of that, you're now falling in the grounds of insurrectionists. You're falling in the grounds of doing things criminal. I'm not saying she deserved to get shot. I think that dude should go to prison for shooting her because she did not deserve to be shot. But you shouldn't be breaking in going through doors and trying to climb windows and breaking out doors. And, you can't do that without going to jail. You can't do that. But for the people that's getting escorted in by the police, they just walking around taking screenshots in the middle of reasonableness, those people should get charged with trespassing, and that's it. If they get charged at all. It is the people's building, mind you, and they're not doing anything but walking around. And as long as they weren't being combative, I think that there's no there. When you talk about Donald Trump, yeah, do you think Donald Trump has something to do with people getting mad and running into the Capitol building? Yes, unless you're sleeping under a rock. But is that criminal? No, I don't believe it's criminal. But yeah, he had something to do with it. When you say that the election was stolen, you're going to conjure up this emotion in people, and they're going to be getting to act on it. So we can meet in the middle and be reasonable in this. But I want to show this clip real quick, because this is one of the examples of the many people who were just wandering around. I would say 99% of the people were just wandering around, being escorted by police. All of the above. Don't believe me? Look at it. And they don't have no sound, so we're going to just talk through this. He ain't even got his head on a swivel. He's just standing there. Ain't nobody doing nothing. They just walking. Homeboy took his jacket off and just walking like my daddy walking through a theme park. They not even doing nothing. They're not trying to stop them. They ain't doing nothing. This is the everyday tour guide of the Capitol building. I've been to the Capitol building, and this is pretty much what happens if you go to the Capitol building. Cops don't stop you from doing it. You just walk around. Look at it. They ain't doing nothing. They just it's like it's like these people wanted to get an interaction out of them, and they didn't get nothing. Hey, nothing. Hey, just go on in there. Hey, there are people already in this room. They're opening doors and allowing them to go into this room. Look at this. What is actually happening? People just scrolling around. She got her phone out. Hey, guys, have a nice day. Hey, guys, have a nice day. We'll see you later. Look at it. They just peacefully walking out. They not even pushing. They not walk. I ask people this all the time. I said, who caused the January 6th to get out of the Capitol if it's an insurrection? Who ended the insurrection? They just walked out. No force needed. They just walked out. They got their phones out. This is the type of stuff I be talking about. When you talk about corruption at a high level, our 3-letter agencies in America are the most corrupt, in my opinion. And I've interviewed whistleblowers for the FBI. It's not the entirety of the FBI. It's certain cliques and certain administrative leaders that are causing these agencies to get bloated and out of control. Mind you, just look at the stats. I wrote the stats down. You got the IRS now got 4,500 guns now, 5 million rounds of ammo, 600 shotguns, 500 rifles. And then you go to the Department of Veteran Affairs. They got over 11 million rounds of ammo. Then you go to the U.S. Postal Service. They're supposed to be delivering mail. They got a SWAT team. What is happening here? And then also, I wrote another stat down. The IRS have more armed people than the Marine Corps. And you telling me something ain't wrong with the bureaucracies and the 3-letter agencies in our country. But this is a good segue over until how they're not only doing things that they shouldn't be doing with weapons and bludgeoning the people, they're also trying to block crucial things that can change your life, crucial supplements that will change your life. And this goes to my the people at Black Forest Supplements. I trust them. They're incredible. I take the products. It's really, really good. But I want to talk to you about one of their products that the FBI, or not the FBI, but the government is trying to stifle from going to the market. They're trying to stop them. Well, it's in the market, but they're trying to stop it from being readily available to you. They want to change it and make it into a drug, so therefore they could charge hundreds of thousands of dollars for prescriptions when you can just get it right here. It's called NMN. NMN. And it's a game-changer supplement. One of the things that I think is very prevalent with this particular supplement is that a Harvard study showed that NMN can reduce weight, cholesterol, and even blood pressure in overweight adults, which is probably 80% of adults are overweight. And this supplement has been dubbed as the limitless pill. But you know the government don't want you to have it. They don't want you to see what it's all about. But I want you to go to the link in the description section, and I want you to go to blackforestsupplements.com right now, and I want you to take a look at it. They gave you a discount, a 48-hour discount. You buy 2 and get 1 free. All you got to do is go to blackforestsupplements.com/Tatum. That's blackforestsupplements.com/Tatum and get the NMN anti-aging NAD supplement. Link is in the bio. All right, back to the video. This is this type of stuff that we get frustrated with when it comes to the United States government and it comes to the FBI. There was evidence that there was FBI agents planted in these particular demonstrations. 2 things that will be problematic if the FBI was implanted into the insurrection. One is that if the FBI agents were there coercing people, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's like a police officer pulling you over on a traffic stop and putting drugs on you. Or a police officer pulling you over on a traffic stop and then negotiating with you, trying to get you to sell dope to somebody else. You're like, well, bro, you can't be the one convincing somebody who wouldn't otherwise do it to create a new crime. And you're supposed to be the crime stopper. So the coercion of it is a problem if it's found that the FBI was implanted and encouraged people to do crime. The second one is if they had information that this was going to happen, but they put people in the crowd instead of stopping it. That's like being like, oh, I know that there's going to be a mass school incident. You know what I'm talking about. At Hyatt Elementary School. I'm just making a name up. I don't know a Hyatt Elementary School. But Hyatt Elementary School. And instead of stopping him, you have the FBI agents investigating his house while he's doing the shooting at the other place. Or you have them just standing by after he's done so they can arrest him. That's kind of what the insurrection situation that they're claiming is. If they planted people in and knew about it beforehand but didn't do anything to stop it. Those are the things that make my blood boil, and that is crazy to me. Anyway, I'm anxious to see. And I say the conservatives get so winged out. Oh, the FBI is there. To be honest, the FBI being there is not abnormal. They need to be in the crowd. They need to find out who the actors are. They need to be able to relay crucial information to the Capitol Police and stuff like that if that becomes an issue. So it wouldn't be a weird thing for them to be inside of the crowd, posing or whatever the case may be. What the problem would be, like I said before, if they're coercing people to commit crimes, encouraging people to commit crimes, facilitating crimes, or they know about it and didn't do nothing about it. But anyway, tell me what you think about this, man. So this is just some of the videos that have been launched, and it's been bothering me for a while, knowing that they're making this thing out to be bigger than what it really is. This is not an insurrection. There may be a couple people that did things that deserve them to go to jail, but by and large, most of them charged with trespassing at most. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.